Hello there, this is Jimmy, right here cooking at our home base at Triangle Inc. in Malden. And I'm here with
David Stein, Executive Chef.
What do you teach this group to cook?
Well, I'm trying to teach this group things that they can actually make at home. So we're, instead of taking on crazy things that nobody would actually cook, we're trying to work on things that they would like to cook. And I actually took suggestions for the last two classes of what sort of things they'd like to cook. So we did pizza last time, and we did chicken parmesan and eggplant parmesan this time. And when we sit down and eat today's lunch, I'm going to see what kind of things people might like to cook next time.
What's important to know before you start cooking?
Well, you need to know all the ingredients that you need. You need to know what cooking tools you need, so if you need pans or pots or cutting boards, and you need to have a recipe so you know what order to do what things.
What culinary school did you go to?
I went to the Culinary Institute of America, which is in Hyde Park, New York, and is probably the best culinary school in the world. It's the best in the United States.
What's the hardest skill to teach?
I think the hardest skill to teach, well, there's two. Teaching people the proper knife skills is very important because you don't want somebody cutting their fingers off. And teaching people how to cook in a sanitary way so they don't cross-contaminate and so they don't make anybody sick. That's hard to teach and important. But the most important and the hardest thing to teach people is how to be organized. It's how to set yourself up and think through the whole process so that it's easy for you. So the better you set yourself up physically and the better you think through your process beforehand, the easier the whole cooking job.
And not be like a Julia Child.
Right, exactly.
What is your favorite part of this class?
Well, I just like the teaching. I mean, I like when I can show somebody a skill that they enjoy, and I like it when they when they eat what they made and realize that it's easy and enjoy the food.
Why is it important to learn how to cook?
Well, we all have to eat, number one. So, and it's less expensive to cook for yourself. It's healthier to cook for yourself. If you live on nothing but junk food and packaged meals, they're full of sugar and full of salt. And so, if you cook for yourself, you can eat much more healthily.
Yeah, better.
It's fun.
Yeah, better with it than without the GMOs.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a lot of fun. It's a real satisfaction cooking for you, making something good for yourself, and then sitting down and eating it.
What skills do you teach in the kitchen?
I teach all kinds of skills. I teach knife skills. I teach different kinds of techniques, like how to fry or how to saute, what it is to make a stew or to braise something. I teach different cuisines, like French cooking or Italian cooking or Indian cooking or barbecue. I teach specific recipes like 8 ways to cook a chicken or a class on soups or a class on pastas. I took a lot of different kinds of classes.
Who can learn how to cook?
I think just about anybody can learn how to cook. Cooking's not magic. It's learning certain steps and techniques. It's learning about your ingredients and learning what's the difference between grilling something and sautéing something, learning how to treat your ingredients and following simple methods. I think people get intimidated by cooking because they think it's a lot more complicated than it really is.
I hear you on that. Well, thank you very much, Dave.
My pleasure.
Well, I'll help out to cook for Davey. We pick eggplant and chicken. Good luck. Enjoy your meal.